I'm Mary Beth, and this is Steven at Keeping Up with the Duns. And today we're going to do a tour of our RV. We have a fifth wheel Coachman Chaparral 371
MBRB.
I can never remember the initials.
Yeah, and we're going to tell you why we chose the fifth wheel, because we already had a Ford F-350, and the fifth wheel tows a whole lot better, plus there's a whole lot more headroom in here. And I'm 6'6", so I need a little bit more headroom than what a normal travel trailer would give you.
I had kind of wanted a toy hauler in the beginning because we have lots of things like kayaks and bicycles and stuff. Steven couldn't really see the benefit at that time. I think he kind of sees it a little more at this time. But mainly at this point, we can just see that we may downsize again later, that we have more room than we actually use. So currently we have two vehicles. I use this car to drive back and forth to work. I'm a midwife, so I take calls, so it's nicer to have the smaller vehicle. And then we have a 2009 F-350 dually that we use for towing our fifth wheel.
Hello, I'm Rhett, and this is...
Hey, I'm Steven. Today we're going to show you the outside of our Chaparral fifth wheel camper here, and show you some of the benefits and the options that's on it. Right here, first thing we'll show you is this storage compartment up here in the front. And it latches up so it don't hit you in the head when you're trying to look under there and look for something. It's got a battery box here, and you can see we've got it full of life jackets and chairs and cleaning equipment for the camper. But it's a pretty good little storage area here, and all the landing gear and stuff here in the front, as you can see, is underneath because it's been pretty cold, so we had to put some styrofoam underpinning under it just to help keep the cold air out from underneath, and that helps a whole lot with your water pipes not freezing and everything too.
Our camper also is a Four Seasons camper, so the underbelly is heated to keep the pipes from freezing as well. And also, if you got a generator, it would go under that storage space, and it has the option for hooking up solar panels, which we hope to get eventually.
Right. And then right here is where we hook up to the truck at, the hitch, the fifth wheel hitch. There's a ball in here, and this right here is a stabilizer. So then, it stabilizes the tongue up here when all the family, sometimes we all pile in the bed together in Mama's bed and watch TV or just talk or whatever. And so this stabilizes it when we're all up here so it doesn't shake as much.
Then we'll come around to this side over here. You can see we've got our cornhole boards here. We like to throw cornhole quite a bit when the weather's good enough. And then here we got where our gas tank's supposed to be at, which it's sitting here. It's full, and we got a big 100-pound gas tank hooked up because with the weather like it is, we've been using quite a bit of propane. So we keep a full little tank on the other side and run off it, and just use this big one for a spare in case it runs out. And we always keep a full little tank on the other side. The little tanks are 30-pound tanks.
And then right here is our first slide. It can be electric. You can operate it with a switch, or you can, right in here, there's a rod and you can crank it down. But we also have up on the top, I don't know if you can see it up there, but there's an awning. So then it can,
slide toppers.
Yep, and so then it will keep all the leaves and the sticks and the rain and everything from sitting in there. So then when we close the slide in, all that stuff will not be in the camper. And you'll see the inside, the master bedroom, in just a moment. Then right in here is where our water hooks up and our storage compartment is.
Which you can see we've got insulation in because, again, it's been cold, and that's just extra protection. We probably don't really need it, but I'd rather have it than stuff start freezing up. So we just keep the insulation in there just as a precaution.
And what's that over there behind you?
That's to winterize. So we just got a cooler sitting here, and that's the winterized stuff if you're ever gonna
and then right here,
leave your camper sitting in the winter.
And right here is where our hot water heater is. This right here is an exhaust for it. It can either run on electric or gas. It's about 10 gallons. It takes about, on gas, 15 minutes to warm, or on electric, it can take a pretty good while to warm. So if it's raining or anything and everybody has to take a shower, we'll turn it to gas, and so then it can heat quicker, so then everybody can take a shower.
And if we do military showers, about 2 people can take a shower on 1 tank of water.
Yeah, and I will show you the inside.
The campground's also got a shower here in the bathhouse, so sometimes 1, 2, or 3 people will go to the bathhouse and take a shower just to make things quicker.
And this is what it looks like on the inside.
And then our camper's also, it's got 5 slides, so as you can see, there's a bunch of slides down through here for bedrooms, kitchen.
And all of them have the slide toppers on it.
And then here is one of our black tank sewer lines, and the other one's down here on this end. And you can see we've got our water pipe hooked up, and we got insulation on it, got heat tape on it to keep it from freezing outside out here.
And then right here's our meter box, and we run off of 50 amps to run everything that we have. But if we go down to 30 amps, we can only run like 1 air conditioner and the refrigerator. But to run everything, we have to have 50 amps.
And we have 2 black tanks and 1 gray tank and 2 gray tanks and 1 freshwater tank.
Right.
We can go about a week without dumping our black tanks on heavy use. On light use, we could probably go a little bit longer than that.
And on around this way, here's the back of the camper, and we have this ladder to get up on top of the roof and do roof maintenance. And we cleaned the top off, and you have to put a clear coating on the roof to protect it and seal it every 3 months. So that goes up there to the roof, and then if we go, that's where we keep our sewer lines in here, because then they're not all nasty and everything, and in the storage compartments, and we don't get.
That's actually got our spare sewer line in it. We've actually got a spare just in case something happens. And then here we have outdoor kitchen. And we got cabinets here, which has got tablecloths in it, and electric hookups. And then we got an outdoor refrigerator. We got a stove here, which is propane.
A grill.
Well, yeah, it's a propane grill.
And then this is what you just use, these little bitty bottles, and it connects. And we got running water out here.
We hope to be able to use our outdoor kitchen much more when we start traveling in March. It's been pretty cold around here, so we've not been able to use it.
And you can see we got rod and reels because the campground we're at here has got a lake, and the kids really, really like to fish.
And then we have 1 door here. We actually have 2 doors on the camper, and this door right here goes into my bedroom, mine and Zeke's actually, and I can open it. It's locked right now, so I can't open it. But when we go inside, we will
Knock and see if somebody answers.
I think it's Georgianne. He's talking to Georgianne.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
So here's this door, and we got all of our jackets here. Get back in, baby. And the dog's really wanting to come out, but it's so muddy that.
This is our biggest slide here. It's where the living room's at, and it's a pretty good sized slide right here.
Is it about 109 inches?
Something like that. And then we got our door that we use all the time, and we got an awning over it to keep everything dry.
And then right over here, in this storage compartment over here, since our camper oven is not that big or that large, we bought this little
Toaster
oven. It's an Oyster. It came from Amazon, and it works very well.
And it cooks more even than our propane camper oven.
And then right here's our Instapot, where it takes the crock pot to cook chicken all day long, a chicken breast. This thing only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to cook, so we use that a lot. And then right here, with a family of 6, we only get to keep 3 pairs of shoes each, and all the shoes go in here, but Mom and Near may have the most shoes.
I think somebody's got more than 3 pair in there.
I really do too. And then right here is our other propane tank that runs all the time so we have to get them filled.
We also have plug-ins underneath that, the little basement part, and another plug-in there on the outside. And there is a mount that you can put a TV outside and speakers. We've never used it for that, but it's an option if we wanted to.
We've not really had the weather to try the TV and speakers out here yet.
Then this is our canopy. We got it at Sam's Club. It's been very, very nice. It's a Z-shaped commercial shelter. It's a 10 by 10. And then these lights around here come from Harbor Freight. It's two strands of 20 foot. And this canopy we put right here over the picnic table because in the summertime, or when it was warmer when we lived here, we done school outside.
Really, if the temperature is 50 or above, the kids come out here and do their school. They would much rather be out here than in the camper doing their stuff. And of course, we got a fire pit. The tarp over there is for covering the firewood to keep it dry. There's bicycles everywhere, always. We got an axe, little chairs. And then we got an outdoor rug to help with the traffic in and out, to cut down on some of the mess in the house.